The Trident, Episode 101, Pilot by Darkon D. Brunson. Teaser. Fade in. Exterior Everglades, Swamp, Day. Title. 27 years ago. Erica and Amanda, 6-year-old adorable and rowdy African-American twins, sit at the edge of a marsh, dressed alike, their feet in the murky waters. Their mother, late 30s, appears through the tall glades behind them.
Come on, girls. The picnic's almost ready. Erica, Amanda, get your feet out of there. Now.
Sorry, Mom.
They remove their feet, but wait until she walks away to dump them back in again. Amanda gasps.
Look, Ari, look.
She picks up an earthworm, letting it slither in her hand. Erica flinches away.
Hey, put that down, Amanda. I'm gonna tell Mom. Don't be a crybaby. I just wanna...
Suddenly, a bright green flash in the dark water, a loud splash. The sisters are startled.
What was that?
Amanda looks down into the water. She takes the worm and dangles it over the water like bait. Splash! They see it clearly this time. A dark green fin breaches the surface. Erica backs away.
Amanda?
Something emerges to the surface of the water. Unknown POV, looking at Amanda. Eye contact with a blurry Amanda. She beams a bright smile.
Hi, Pretty.
Back to scene. Erica stares, stunned. She turns and runs. Amanda places her hand in the dark water, smiling at the unseen creature.
Amanda.
Amanda turns to the frantic voice, but before she can react, a green webbed claw shoots from the water and grabs her hand. Her mother and sister run in just as she's pulled into the swamp, screaming.
Amanda.
Amanda struggles in the water. Hordes of webbed hands emerge and subdue her, pulling her under as she lets out a heart-shattering cry.
Amanda, Amanda.
Another bright green flash, and instantly the water is dark, still, and empty. Erica runs to the water, but her mother pulls her back.
No, Erica, no.
Amanda.
Her face is grief-stricken as her mother calls out. We move up past them to the image of the golden sun. End teaser. Act 1. A large crescent moon shining in a dark, cloudy sky. Thunder rumbles. Title. Present day. Lightning strikes. Interior, high school, hallway, night. Down a dim hallway, illuminated by flashes of sporadic lightning. Through a large foggy window, heavy rain falls outside. Then, purple sparks explode at the base of the window. The glass shatters open, revealing 3 teenagers. Junior Timberland is 14, African-American, slim and bubbly, with a large curly afro hair, just as free-spirited and wild as himself. He holds a black-fisted afro pick, combing through his hair with it, then sticking it inside the back, with the fist standing out proudly. On his side is Francis Davila, a handsome Latino with a smug and arrogant demeanor. He's called Ice. On the other side is Simone Howard, African-American, fiery and tough. She bounces a purple firecracker in her hand. Obviously up to no good. They hop through the window and into the school.
That was easy.
Of course, I did all the work. All right, I gotta send. Mind telling me what we're doing here?
We? Nah, you played your part, Simone. Me and Junior will take it from here.
Excuse me?
Will you two hush and come on before we get caught?
No one's here.
Who's there?
The trio duck for cover, running down the halls and up the stairs. The floor below, a crack of lightning reveals the shadow of a stern-looking woman. She loudly stomps by, her footsteps echoing. Early 30s, dark-skinned, wearing a lab coat, glasses, and her hair in a tight bun. This is Miss Farrow. With a permanent scowl etched across her face, she means business. She searches around, detects nothing, then continues on her way. The trio peep at her from the above floor. They whisper.
Crap! What's Freaky Faro doing here?
Maybe hiding a body, robbing the place, or maybe she's...
This isn't a movie, Junior. She's probably grading papers and some other teachery stuff.
Well, who cares? Ice, you know what to do. Me and Simone will distract her.
Excuse me? This was my idea. I give the orders.
No.
Ice scuffles off angrily. A floor below, Faro approaches a large blue door. She's about to enter, then senses a presence.
Who's there?
She spins around. Junior stands before her, grinning.
Junior Timberland? So you're the one who's been sneaking around here after hours.
Me? Oh no, it's my first time. But nice to see you here, Miss Farrow.
What are you doing here?
Up to no good. Being a public menace, the usual.
A shimmering green light flashes beneath the door.
What's that?
Nothing. I now advise you to leave school property before I notify the police.
No, you won't. I mean, you'd have to tell them why you broke into the school after hours too, right?
He smirks. She eyes him.
I get the feeling you aren't grading papers, are you, Miss Farrow?
Are you challenging my authority?
Nope, just distracting it. Now.
Simone rounds the corner and launches a purple firecracker at Farrow's feet. It explodes repeatedly. Miss Farrow flees in a flurry of smoke and lightning. And light, screaming. They laugh as Ice reappears carrying a stack of papers.
Woo! Got it. Answers to this week's midterm.
Wait. What? Y'all seriously got me out of bed so we could cheat on a test?
Well, yeah. What else were we supposed to do, fail?
Study?
Junior and Ice exchange a glance and then burst out laughing.
What now?
We could all get arrested for this.
But did you have fun?
She pauses. A sly smile creeps across her face.
Come on.
She and Ice begin to head down the hall. Junior is about to follow, but he turns back to the blue door.
Hang on a sec.
Interior, high school, natatorium, night. They enter a dark, spacious room with a giant pool in the center, walled with bleachers and a scoreboard. A large skylight shines moonlight in upon the water. Thunder rumbles outside.
I wonder what Freaky Pharaoh was doing in here. Something blackmail worthy, hopefully. Like hiding a body.
Maybe she sneaks into school at night to go skinny dipping.
Oh, maybe.
They walk over to the pool, glancing around.
Hey, this place is low-key romantic. Right, Simone? Come here. Let me show you my backstroke.
He winks at her. She groans.
Backstroke out my face.
Simone pushes him into the pool. The exam papers flying everywhere. Junior bursts into laughter. Ice resurfaces.
Do you think that's funny?
The smile fades from Junior's face, replaced with horror.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I thought.
Nice.
Junior stares behind him. Ice slowly turns, confused. He faces nothing but darkness. Then, lightning strike. A brief flash reveals a hideous creature. It pulls Ice under the water.
Ice.
Junior dives into the pool. Under the water, Junior sees the horrific creature in flashes of sporadic lightning strikes. It has strange tentacle-like tendrils atop its head, webbed claws, large green fish eyes, and a long, smooth tail with gills on its waist. It has green skin, no scales, lips, nose, hair, or ears. It's a merman. Holding Ice inches from its ugly face, it bares fangs at Junior and screeches. Junior grabs it by the throat, and Ice punches it in the face. It pushes Junior off and swims away with Ice. Ice yanks Junior, dragging him along too. Jets of bubbles rise up, flashing green lights. A disorientating whirlwind consumes them. The creature releases them and swims off. Junior and Ice stare for a moment before swimming to the surface. Exterior, the void, night. They gasp for air.
What the hell was that?
I don't know. Where are we?
They look around. It's an empty, freakish place. Water as far as the eye can see. A purple sky encircled by a nebulous cluster of shining stars. The water is green, with a faint glow. In the sky, the crescent moon has doubled in size. This place is magic. This place is cosmic.
Look!
Raspy voices, heads of dozens of mer people surface, flashing fangs and claws. Their tendril hair flailing nastily.
Oh my god.
Rising through the water glides Empress Yawa, coasting atop the surface on her tail like a phantom. She's grotesque, but regally adorned in seaweed and shells. On her head is a spiky green, enchanted crown, made from the fins of a sea dragon. Her voice has an otherworldly, watery echo.
I am Yawa, gatekeeper of realms, sorceress of the seas.
Ice and Junior are speechless, stunned with fear. She stares at Junior, but then points her webbed claw at Ice.
Take him!
The creatures advance on Ice. He splashes away from them.
No, chill! Get away!
Ice!
Above, watery ripples dance across the moon's surface. Junior, Ice, and all the creatures look to it. A blast of light jets from the moon towards Ice. Junior lunges in front of him.
No!
The blast hits Junior square in the chest. The energy electrifies him, flowing all around his body.
Get the boy!
The creatures lurch at them. A shockwave blasts out from Junior, knocking them all back. Only Yawa remains in place, unaffected by the magic. Junior levitates high above them all, pulled by the moonlight.
Junior, you better not leave me! I swear to God, man! June!
Junior's POV on the moon. The moon is huge, bright. The silhouette of an object materializes on its surface and floats towards Junior. It's a trident, made of grey stone, carved with African symbols, its prongs the fangs of a sea dragon, each curved like the blade of Chris daggers. Back to scene. Junior reaches for it. It evaporates into green particles, flying into the hairpick in his hair. The light vanishes. He falls back into the water, limp. Ice grabs him and shakes. The creatures stare, unsure.
Junior! Wake up! Come on, wake up!
Yawa glides towards them, water boiling beneath her.
Come on, bro, please! We gotta get out of here, wake up!
Junior's eyes dart open. A thick green mist rolls over them, blocking out the hideous creatures. Yawa screeches a high-pitched, frantic wail.
No! No!
The mist encircles them tightly, enclosing them in darkness. The sound of the creatures fades away. Interior, high school, natatorium, night.
Ice!
Ice turns around. He's standing in the pool alone. Simone stands frightened at the edge. He gets out.
What happened? Where's Junior?
They got him. These creatures!
What? I'm calling the cops.
Are you crazy? We're getting out of here!
But Junior's...
Done for! God! Cops aren't gonna believe this! They're not gonna believe this, Simone! Let's go!
Ice runs past the pool to a back door with an exit sign above it. Simone hesitates before the sound of footsteps draws near. She runs after Ice. They exit just as the entrance door bursts open. Miss Farrow enters, scanning the room. It's empty. She walks over to the pool and looks into the moonlit water. Her reflection ripples within it. Yawa's inhuman screech echoes in the background. Fade out. End of Act 1. Act 2. Fade in. Exterior, the void. Day. Close up. Junior asleep. He inhales, exhales. Tiny bubbles float from his lips. His eyes flutter open, glancing around tiredly. He gasps. Reveal. He is deep underwater, laying in a nest of seaweed wrapped in a thin fishing net. He panics, gasping for air, but realizes he's breathing just fine. Confused, he pushes the plants and net off him, but then the seaweed springs to life, latching onto him, dragging him down, ripping off his shirt in the struggle and wrapping around his head. The net magically loops around his waist, pulling him further in.
No, let me go.
Suddenly, the hairpick in his hair glows. Junior's eyes shift to black and green fish eyes. Fins sprout out of his back and the sides of his arms. His fingers become webbed claws and ears pointed. His legs merge into a long, smooth, flesh-colored tail with shades of green. Thin slits pop out of his waist on each side. Gills. Junior is a merman. His new fins slice the seaweed as they emerge, freeing him. He looks himself over. Seaweed's wrapped around his head and wrists like a crown and gauntlets. He looks regal, tribal, a merman warrior.
I'm a fish.
A fish?
Junior spins around. Behind him is the same merman from the pool, Torvik. Around 16 years old, skinny, laid back and sarcastic, this mer creature's head tendrils fall over half of his face, giving him that angsty teen emo goth look.
You know, that's like really demeaning. I'm offended by that.
Junior clumsily swims off, not adjusted to his tail. Torvik watches Junior as he swims to the surface, mildly amused. Exterior, the void, island, day. Junior crawls onto a sandy beach, an island, surrounded by thick tropical jungle just a few feet away. A fin splashes in the water. Junior turns around. Torvik is menacingly crawling out of the water. He crawls towards Junior and then smiles politely.
Okay, let's start over.
Junior smacks
You're
Torvik
back.
across the face with his tail. Junior scoots awkwardly across the sand, yelling.
Alright, this is getting pathetic. Get up.
Torvik slithers around him like a snake. He stands upright on the fin of his tail, and offers Junior his claw. Junior is wary for a moment, then takes Torvik's claw. He stands up on his tail, and his body shifts back to normal human mode. The wrapped neck clothing his lower half.
What? What are you?
Wow. What am I? Could have sworn I was a who. What?
Torvik slithers to a large nearby boulder and slumps on it, casually picking sand with his claws.
I get that we're a different species and all that, but political correctness is a concept of both land and sea, you know.
I'm sorry. Who are you? Where am I?
You're in the void, and I'm the one who brought you here.
The void? Is that like the afterlife? Am I dead?
Afterlife? I hope not. I'm here too. Oh, calm down. You're not dead. The void's the empty space laid between worlds, the eternal sea that separates all the realms. You, my furry friend, are from the eastern realm, Dega, right over there.
Torvik points to a star in the eastern sky. It twinkles.
This is crazy.
Very. I'd give you the grand tour, but we're a little pressed for time. You need to leave. Queen Yawa won't be gone for long, and I don't think the two of you are going to have a pleasant conversation once she returns. She's the one who asked me to bring you here. Well, not so much ask, more like, order. Yeah.
What does she want with me?
Nothing personal, just the mystic trident you seem to be wearing in your unnecessary amounts of fur.
Junior removes the hairpick from his hair. Flashback 2. The Trident floating to Junior and disappearing into the hairpick. Back to scene. The hairpick shifts and morphs into the mystic Trident.
Whoa! A giant fork!
Fork? That is an extremely powerful mystical object capable of controlling the gateways of all dimensions. Holds dominion over the barriers of all realms, and is the power of the sea incarnate. Not a fork. The Queen's been hunting it down for years. And now that she... Okay, can you not do that?
Junior is waving the Trident around playfully. Watery ripples of green magic swirl in the air. Junior is loving it.
Okay, so where's she at? Let's do this. I've watched enough cartoons to know how this stuff goes.
What?
This is the story of an average teenage boy transformed into a hero destined to battle evil with the power of goodness and friendship to overcome darkness and save the world.
Torvik shoots an unimpressed glare at Junior. The music cuts.
You're an idiot. Yawa was preparing to drain every mystical vein from your body to get that Trident, and you think friendship is going to stop her? Yeah, no. It's time for you to go. Give me the Trident. I'll hide it and swim you back to your world, and you'll be safe.
Torvik reaches out for the Trident. Junior slowly begins to hand it over. Then, Junior points the Trident at Torvik's neck.
Oh, you really thought I was going to fall for that, didn't you?
I'm trying to help you.
Yeah, right.
I mean it. You don't know that she's capable of. Yawa is the only one of our kind with magic. She's used her powers to do terrible things. With that Trident in her hands, no world, no creature is safe. You have no idea what she's planning. You need to trust me.
After you kidnapped me and my best... Ice. Where's Ice? Where's my friend?
Junior lowers the Trident, looking around.
You sent him back through a portal to your world last night, right before you collapsed on my bed, mind you. I don't appreciate that.
I made a portal? Hey, fish guy. You know what selfies are?
Interior, high school, Farrow's class, day. Simone enters into an empty classroom. Lab tables, beakers, and fish tanks with various oceanic flora and fauna line the walls. The whiteboard reads, Marine Bio 101. Ice sits in the back of the class, alone at a desk, staring blankly ahead, rocking gently. Simone approaches him.
Hey, still no word from June?
He's gone, Simone. You need to start the grieving process. I'm here for you.
Ice, we can't just sit here and do nothing. We have to find him.
Look, you didn't see those things up close. They were ugly, green fish monsters. They looked like...
Ice's phone vibrates. He takes it out. On the screen, picture message from Junior. Ice opens the message.
You like this. Like that. Look!
He shoves the phone in her face.
What? What the? Whoa.
A green portal of swirling, glowing water opens beneath their feet. Ice and Simone plummet inside. It vanishes in a flash. Miss Farrow and students walk in just in time to not have seen it. Ice's phone sits on the bare ground. Farrow picks it up. Her eyes widen.
Students, no class today.
The kids cheer and run out. She tightly clutches the phone. Exterior, the void, island, day. Simone and Ice fall on the sandy ground.
Yo, Ice, Simone.
Junior, you're alive?
Yeah, apparently a lady fish monster wants to kill me for a giant fork with mystic powers. So I opened the portal to bring you guys here to this alternate dimension so we could all give her the business because, you know, nobody messes with us, right? Oh, and I met a fish guy. He's cool though.
Junior steps aside, revealing Torvik sitting on the boulder. He jerks his head.
So,
Ice screams. Simone jerks her head back, nonchalantly.
Okay, mermaid monsters, I don't know what to do with this information, to be honest.
Mermaid? That thing is not a mermaid!
your mother's a thing, you little swamp dweller.
What'd you say about my mom?
Guys, wait. What are you, fish guy?
My people have many names. Azinza, Onijegi, Junju, Mer people. But we are truly known as the Omega Nomo.
Nomo?
Simone pulls out her phone and steps off to the side, typing.
Look, I don't care what you are. You attacked us last night.
Hey, look, I was only following orders, man. My instructions were to retrieve you from that location as that was the key to getting the Trident. But since the moon gave the Trident to the furry one over here, I guess our sources were mistaken. Humans pretty much look the same anyway. But, you know, not sorry.
It's not fur.
Wait. You mean that Moonblast gave Junior the Trident? The one that was aiming at me? He jumped in front of me. Shouldn't it belong to me?
Don't know. But he holds dominion over the seas now either way.
Dominion? You mean I'm royalty?
Sorta. Gatekeeper of the realms. Sorcerer of the seas.
This isn't fair.
Ice, don't start. It's a fork.
Ice angrily stomps towards Junior. Anger and envy ablaze.
A magic fork that would have been mine if it wasn't for you.
I was trying to save you.
Yeah, well, next time, don't. Give me the Trident.
Ice pushes him. Junior points the Trident at Ice threateningly. It vibrates with power. Junior is stunned.
Try and take it, man.
Hey, guys.
What?
What?
Aquatic creatures resembling both fish and men, the Nomo were worshipped by the West African Dogon people of Mali.
Wow.
Yeah, I was surprised I got a signal here too.
Listen, it says the Nomo look like mermaids, but they're not. They're...
An explosion of water blasts up from the seas, holding Yawa high above in a column of levitating water.
Empress!
Traitor!
She waves her webbed claw. Seaweed launches out of the sea, wraps around Torvik, dragging him into the water, screaming.
Fish guy!
Go! Get out of here!
Junior waves the Trident. A green portal materializes. Ice runs towards it. A bolt of blue magic strikes the portal, fizzling it into nothingness. Ice falls flat on the ground.
Surrender the Trident, human, or your blood will wash the sea red.
Junior rolls his eyes and scoffs.
Yeah, right. I've been here all night. You would have killed me hours ago if you could, right, lady?
Junior smirks at her.
You challenging my power.
Yes. Yes, I am. Let's go.
Junior twirls the Trident and, belching a confident war cry, runs towards her. The Trident ripples with glowing energy. Yawa flicks a finger, blasting Junior backwards into the boulder. Simone and Ice rush over to him.
Okay. That hurt. New plan. Run. He can't get us on land.
Get them!
Hordes of webbed claws burst from under the sand. Dozens of mer people claw themselves up like zombies from the grave. The trio scream and run into the thick jungle. The mer people slither after them, bounding on the trees, swiping at them from above, but just out of reach.
What the hell kind of mermaids are these?
In legend, the Nomo came from the stars, not the sea. They aren't mermaids. They're aliens.
Aliens?
Aliens?
A brutish merman drops down in front of them. He towers over them on his tail, screeching. He whips his tail around, knocking them back. They are surrounded by mer people.
Okay, don't worry. I got this.
He holds out the Trident and clinches his eyes. A glob of water falls from the sky, dousing the mer people. The mer people pause for a moment, then laugh hysterically. Ice looks around. Suddenly the water freezes. The mer people solid. They shatter into shards of icy body parts.
Wow, Junior, that was savage.
I don't think I did that.
Ice.
No. Did you hear that?
Hear what?
My name. Someone said my name.
I don't hear anything. Come on. I need to open another portal.
Junior and Simone take off. Ice looks around. Suddenly, trees and bushes part ways, creating a passage in the jungle. A gust of cold wind makes Ice's breath visible.
Ice.
Ice takes a step forward, about to follow the path.
Ice, come on.
Ice pauses for a moment, then turns and follows after the others. They bolt through the jungle to an opening in the trees. They run through it, and are right back where they started. Yawa chuckles.
Great. What now?
Torvik splashes violently in the water, struggling against the living seaweed to stay afloat.
Get out of here, go!
The plants drag him back underneath the water.
You guys go ahead. I'll keep her busy.
He points the trident. A portal appears.
Junior!
I said go. I'm not leaving him.
Junior locks eyes with Yawa. He bravely strides towards the waves, gripping the trident.
Only a fool would risk their life to save a traitor.
That's me. Now let him go.
Give me the trident, and I'll let you go.
Junior aims the trident awkwardly at her.
You aren't powerful enough to use that against me, human.
Guess we're about to find out.
End of Act 2. Act 3. Exterior, the void. Island, day. The trident charges and fires a green ball of magic. Yawa catches it in her webbed claws. It vanishes like smoke.
Pathetic.
She flings out her claws and zaps Junior with a stream of crackling blue energy. He's lifted off the beach and brought levitating over the water to her hideous face.
Oh, Junior, how you've grown.
How do you know my name?
She grins.
My quarrel is not with you, sorcerer. Give me the... Ah!
A purple firecracker explodes on Yawa's face. Her magic vanishes. Junior falls into the water. Yawa looks to land. Simone bounces a firecracker in her hand. Junior surfaces.
Come on, Medusa. Why don't you fight a woman your own size?
Simone, what are you doing?
Say Fish Guy will handle her.
We?
Ice looks dumbfounded. He runs behind the large boulder. Simone launches another firecracker, striking Yawa in the chest as it explodes. Yawa roars, tendrils flailing. The levitating water column sets her down on the sand. She slithers after Simone. Junior dives. Beneath the water, Junior's body morphs into merman form. Torvik lies on the seaweed nest, struggling against living plants, surrounded by a mob of mer people. They swarm Junior all at once, slashing at him with their claws.
Knock it off.
Junior flings out his webbed claw. A gust of glowing, boiling bubbles jet out and knock back a few mer people out of his sight. He looks back at his claw and smirks. He turns to the trident to the other mer people and blasts them all away. He pulls Torvik out of the seaweed.
You should have left me.
I didn't want you to drown.
I'm a merman. I can't drown, you idiot. Go!
They swim upwards. On the surface, Torvik points to shore.
Your mate. She battles the queen.
Simone's fighting off Yawa like a boss. Punches, slaps, dodges. Yawa, standing upright on her tail, swipes her claw at Simone, but she ducks and belts another firecracker at her face. The portal's still open behind her.
She knows fire magic?
No, she's just an arsonist. Did 3 months in juvie.
Yawa slithers around Simone. She lunges, about to bite. Close up, fangs and claws as Yawa leaps forward with a loud wail. Simone falls backwards, dodging her bite. Yawa points her claw. A gust of blue magic emits to the sand under Simone. It sinks in. Quicksand! She's trapped, slowly sinking.
Ice! Help me!
Ice, hiding behind the boulder, stares at Yawa. She's about to approach, but stops, simply staring at him, as if unsure. He stares back, then runs straight through the open portal. Yawa turns to Junior.
Give me the trident, or she dies.
A claw grabs Junior from behind and lifts him straight into the air. With a pillar of gravity-defying water, Yawa's magically appeared behind him. She grabs the trident. Her claw glows blue with magical energy. She lifts the trident up, dangling Junior. He hangs on with both of his webbed claws.
No.
The trident shoots out sparks as they struggle for it. A massive green and blue blast of light comets into the sky from the trident's tip, creating a giant ripple upon impact. The sky literally cracks with lightning, splitting open, breaking like a shattered mirror. Something is wrong. Yawa raises Junior up to her face.
Final warning, sorcerer. Give me the trident.
Respect my personal space.
Junior swings his tail up and slaps Yawa with his fin. She lets go of the trident. The pillar of water dissipates. They both plummet. Beneath the water, Yawa lunges at him. He swims away. It's an underwater chase. She's gaining on him, just about to grab him. Junior spins and stabs the trident at Yawa. A blast of green light sends her flying backwards through the water. Junior swims towards land. Crawling up the sand, Junior morphs back into a human. The seaweed and netting still clothe him properly. He runs over to Simone. She's buried almost neck deep in the quicksand, struggling for air. He pulls her out. Torvik slithers up behind them, looking toward the sky. The cracks are spreading. The wind howls.
What's happening?
I told you that Trident controls the gates between worlds. You and Yawa's power combined must have split those gates open. Everything's spilling into your world.
Thunder. The ground shakes violently. Streams of lightning bolt into the open portal.
How? Can I fix it?
You can't. This magic's too powerful. Leave. Go. Now.
The trident morphs back into the hairpick. Junior sets it in his hair.
Come with us. She'll kill you.
You've got bigger problems. I'll hold her off as long as I can. Go.
Simone jumps through the portal. Junior hesitates. He exchanges a sorrowful look with Torvik. After a moment, he jumps through the portal after her. Interior, high school, natatorium, day. Ice paces the empty room. A green flash, and Junior and Simone appear, walking out of the pool.
Oh, great! You guys are okay!
Yeah, no thanks to you.
You left us there to die.
Hey! Mermaid Slayer's not in my character description. What matters is now that we're all okay, and that it's all over now. Right?
Thunder booms. The trio look out. The huge skylight above the pool. Overhead, a large green thundercloud looms ominously. Rain falls.
No, it's not over. Fish Guy and I split the gates between the worlds.
What the heck does that mean?
Today, we found out other worlds exist. Mer people are real, magic is real. Who knows what else? Vampires, goblins, flying spaghetti monsters. Who knows what creatures I could have let into our world?
Exterior, high school, soccer field, day. Teen students play soccer. A green portal appears in the center of the field, just as one soccer player runs past. Out of the portal rises an ornate pink and gold bottle. The soccer player picks it up.
And if any of those things are as dangerous as the mer people.
He pops the top off. Pink flames fly out from the bottle and materialize into a floating, unseen female figure. Whatever this creature is, he looks at it, beaming with adoration. Interior, little girl's bedroom, day.
There's no telling what kind of trouble we're in.
A little girl sits on her bed. A green light flashes beneath the bed. She looks over one side, investigating. At the foot of the bed, a nasty, decayed, three-fingered hand reaches up. A giant, shadowy silhouette rises. It lets out a loud, deep, vibrating roar. Her eyes turn completely back as she screams. Exterior woods, day. A hiking couple trek through the tree. A green light flashes behind them. They turn.
No telling what could be running around out there right now.
The couple bends bends down towards something. A small creature, just out of frame. Unseen, but its tiny, jittering voice mumbles nonsensical words in a cute baby-like fashion. Small creature's POV on couple. They look down at it.
Well, look at this cute little fella. Oh, honey, look at his cute little... Oh.
The small creature pounces on them. Interior, high school, natatorium, day.
Well, if anybody tries to pop off, you just blast them with the fish fork. I mean, what's the point in having this power if you're too scared to use it?
What if someone sees me? I can't be growing fins during class and gills during dinner. If someone finds out...
Man, stop being so dramatic!
Interior, high school, Farah's class, day. Bell rings. Farah sits alone at her desk. She pulls out Ice's phone and looks at the picture message. It's a photo of Junior and Torvik making duck lips.
No one is gonna find out.
Miss Farrow sets the phone down and takes out a framed photo from her desk drawer. She speaks softly to it.
I knew I'd find them again, Amanda.
The photo within the frame is of two twin girls, smiling and dressed identically. The frame reads, Sisters for Life. Miss Erica Farrow sets the picture frame down and stares back at the cell phone, malice in her eyes. Interior, high school, natatorium, day. Simone and Ice stand by Junior's side.
Junior's right. This is dangerous, but it'll be fun. You're like a superhero now, June. Sorcerer of the Sea. Guess that makes us your sidekicks?
This isn't a movie, Simone. These monsters are real. Real monsters. Fish guy sacrificed his life to save us. We have to make sure we keep everyone safe for him.
I'm nobody's sidekick, especially not to Junior. You really think you can protect the whole world?
Junior takes the pick from his hair. It morphs into the Trident. Junior holds it triumphantly, fins sprouting from his arm, his hands becoming webbed claws. Close up. Junior's eyes morph into that of a fish. He looks heroic, staring right into the camera. Brave, magical.
Yeah, with the Trident.
Smash 2, exterior, the void, island, day. Torvik sits on the empty sand. The glowing cracks in the sky are healing. The wind softens. It's quiet, peaceful, still. Torvik looks around.
Well, that was unexpected. What's the plan now, Mother?
A swirl of water appears behind him. Yawa materializes, sitting on the boulder.
You did well, little one. He trusts you. We must act quickly.
Torvik rolls his eyes.
Oh, great. It's not like I had other things to do today or anything.
Yawa waves her claw. Blue energy erupts over Torvik. His green skin transforms. Tendril hair and tail melt away. He morphs into a skinny, pale-skinned 16-year-old with straight black hair falling over one eye. A teen, smack dab in their goth phase.
Go to him.
She waves her hand, conjuring a swirling blue portal.
Bring me the mystic Trident.
Torvik stands, wobbling on his legs, his lower half out of frame, with a malicious grin. He vanishes through the portal, smashed to black, over black. Yawa's demonic laugh. The end.